It is Championship Sunday here at the Little League World Series. We'll give you two today. The consolation game starts it off. It is Panama against Tennessee. And then at 3 o'clock Eastern Time on ABC, it is the Little League World Series Championship game between New York and South Korea. Welcome to ESPN's coverage of the Little League World Series, presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. It is a beautiful Sunday here in South Williamsport. It is a gorgeous setting. The hill will be filled for the championship game later today. Should be a good one. South Korea has won in their previous 3 trips here to South Williamsport, trying to stay perfect at 4-4, but Maine and New York has had a magical run to this point, and that will be our title game at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. In the meantime, we'll play a consolation game. It basically was decided by the 2 games yesterday. Panama, by virtue of losing to South Korea, is here in this one. South Korea belting 3 big home runs. And then on the mound, it was Yubin Choi going the distance, cutting down one Panama hitter after another. South Korea is so deep when it comes to pitching, and they'll hope to use some of that depth here today when they play New York for the championship game. New York advanced to that stage thanks to Michael Mancini. 11 strikeouts in 5 1/3 innings yesterday, using that dominant curveball and then a couple of timely hits. First, the opposite field shot, and then how about Billy Dundon? 1 for 15 in the tournament, but that ended up being the game winner for New York. They now 1 win away from a Little League World Series championship. So here's the bracket, the way things look today. On the right, it's the consolation game. That's the game we'll be bringing you next. Tennessee against New York yesterday, so New York wins to advance to that, and Panama, losing to South Korea, will play in the consolation game, South Korea in the championship game at 3 o'clock. So good to see you again. Jake Crawford. I'll be joined for the consolation game by my buddies John Kruk and Kyle Peterson. And boy, when you take a look at the matchup in the championship game, Panama lost yesterday to a South Korea team that has so much pitching depth. Yep. South Korea will be able to go with 3 guys in that game later today. They're going to be tough to stop.
Yeah, no, they absolutely will be. I mean, that's the power of South Korea all the way through this run has been the pitching, and now the power offensively has continued to come out too. And really the only thing that stopped them was this Panama team. That's it. Esme Pineda was the guy that had the big home run for Panama. And other than that, that pitching staff's been dominant all the way through. We'll see Pineda again today. This kid's 11 years old. 11. This was the difference the first time that Panama and South Korea played. Then South Korea would come back and beat him yesterday. 300 feet for the 11-year-old. We'll see him in the lineup again today. If Panama makes it back here next year, he could play for him. And he's hit the longest home run that we've seen at this year's Little League World Series.
Yeah, one of the best 11-year-olds we've seen in this tournament in years. John, for Tennessee, they're going to lean on a guy named Zach McWilliams. We've heard so much about the Jones twins, but Zach has been an unsung hero for this Tennessee team.
Yeah, he's not only their best pitcher, Jay. He's probably their most prolific power hitter in this lineup for Tennessee. Yeah, the Jones kids get on base for him, but Zach McWilliams in this World Series, 6 for 17, but 4 of those 6 hits have been home runs. He's driven in 10. We know about the power arm on the mound, but if they're going to beat this team from Panama, they're going to have to find a way to score runs off of power pitching that Panama brings in. Zach McWilliams could be a big part of that.
Well, Carlos Gonzalez will get the start for Panama, a young man that was touching 81 miles an hour in his game against Korea. Tennessee's been active here, 6 games so far. This will be their 6th in 7 days here. It's the consolation game, Panama and Tennessee, next from South Williamsport.
Little League World Series is presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes cereal. They're great! And in part by the Odyssey, from Honda, official vehicle of Little League, and Arby's. Arby's, we have the meats.
Panama is our home team. Tennessee will hit first. Now let's take a look at their starting lineup, brought to you by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Hi, my name is Robert Carroll, and my favorite player is Dustin Pedroia.
Hi, my name is Easton Dillard. My favorite player is Derek Jeter.
Hi, my name is Brock Duffer. My favorite baseball player is Craig Kimbrell.
Hi, my name is Ethan Jackson, and my favorite baseball player is Bryce Harper.
Hi, my name is Tanner Jones and my favorite baseball player is Mike Trout. Hi, my name is Tyler Jones and my favorite baseball player is Mookie Betts.
Hi, my name is John Henry Knotts and my favorite baseball player is David Price.
Hi, my name is Zach McWilliams. My favorite player is David Ortiz.
Hi, my name is RJ Moore. My favorite baseball player is Mookie Betts.
Hi, my name is Ryan Oden, and my favorite baseball player is Giancarlo Stanton.
Hi, my name is Isaiah Page and my favorite baseball player is Domingo Ayala.
Hi, my name is Carson Rucker and my favorite baseball player is Derek Jeter. Hi, my name is John Simmons and my favorite player is Randy Johnson.
And here's the guy they'll be facing, Carlos Gonzalez. Kyle, we had a chance to see him in a game earlier in the tournament, and he brings the gas.
Yeah, he's pretty good at baseball. Fastball's been up to 81 miles an hour, and to put that in perspective, that's over 100 miles an hour if you equate it to a major league distance. One start, 1-0, 6 2/3. He struck out 15. The other thing about a kid that throws this hard, he throws a ton of strikes. So if you're Tennessee, you got to go up there hacking, because Gonzalez gets ahead of you. He finishes most guys off.
And then Crucky likes to mix in a knuckle curve that's almost at a big league level.
Yeah,
Sure.
I've seen it on TV. I haven't seen it live, and this is going to be a fun watch. But yeah, when he throws that, if he's throwing that for anywhere close to the plate after throwing 81, no chance.
Tanner Jones looks at a first pitch ball, and we're underway. Tanner's been fun to watch. He and his brother Tyler, they've given us one memory after another.
I think you see here too, Jay. Usually the Jones twins, Tanner Jones and Tyler Jones, their back foot's even with home plate. They respect the heat from Carlos Gonzalez. They're on the back line.
He's seeing a few too. He's looked at the first three, 2-1 count. Odds are he hasn't seen anyone throw this hard.
No, I don't know if any of these kids ever have.
That one misses off.
I tell you what, notice doing the Panama game yesterday, they seem to have a ton of players that like to converse with the pitcher after every pitch.
Chatty.
It's got to be unbelievably difficult to get in any sort of rhythm.
Ball 4.
So Tanner Jones, without swinging the bat, draws a 5-pitch walk, and Tennessee has their first base runner. And here we go again. Crucky, we got the first baseman and the second
we got
baseman.
the whole right side of the infield involved this time.
I mean, if you're going over a bunt play, you know what, we're going to be at second base. I'm covering first, and Esmith Pineda, I'm going to charge. That's one thing, but it's just every pitch.
Ball.
Tanner's twin Tyler now digging in, takes a look at a first pitch ball, and all of a sudden, Kyle, to open the game, Cargo can't find the strike zone.
No, I think he will, though. One start that he had, the time he came out of the bullpen, when he missed, he didn't miss for long. That time pumps another one in there. He's just kind of laying it in there at 77, though. It's just getting warm.
The 1-1.
Ball.
That misses low. Kyle talked about the pitch speed equivalent. There's a look at it. When he's hitting 77, that looks like a 100-mile-an-hour fastball for the big leaguers. Caught a little bit of the corner there. You'll notice right away the catcher for Panama, Leonardo Bernal, one of the more vocal catchers you'll see on the Little League level. And guys, we've seen him throw the baseball around the diamond. He's got a cannon for an arm.
Ball.
Yeah, yesterday when they brought in Esmith Pineda to pitch, got behind on the count, he threw a strike, and then after the strike, he goes out and talks to him. And the next pitch was a home run. So sometimes sitting back there and letting the pitcher figure it out for himself is a good thing.
And guys, that's the first swing of the game for Tennessee, and it comes on pitch number 11.
Crucky, you always struck me as that guy that would be really talkative over at first base, come out to the pitcher every pitch. No?
I learned my lesson early when
That one skips in the dirt for ball 4, so the Jones twins open with back-to-back
One
walks.
pitch off to get down here. Good job.
Yeah, I learned my lesson early. Larry Bowe was managing. He told me to go talk to Goose Gossage, who walked a couple guys. I'm like, I can't do that. I'm young. I don't go talk to Goose guy. What am I going to say? So he said, go talk to him. Go talk to him. So I started walking out, and Goose had his back turned. He just turned around. He said, unless you have something funny to say, get the you-know-what off my mouth. Yes, sir.
Good talk, Goose.
Walk right back to first, and off we went.
Lesson learned. So Zach McWilliams now, one of the hitting stars for the Tennessee boys, takes a look at a first pitch strike. Zach 6 for 17 in the tournament, 4 of those 6 home runs.
That's that knuckle curve, isn't it?
There
Kyle?
it is, yeah.
That debated on people on Twitter saying it's a knuckle ball because he holds it like R.A. Dickey.
Yeah.
But the coach has confirmed it's a knuckle curve.
The 0-2. Ball. Out. So here's a look at it, guys.
I mean, when he lets it go, when it's really going, it'll have just enough topspin to come down in.
It's a pretty pitch.
And it's hard to throw.
That one gets by.
Hey, if that happens again, we score, all right, even though it's 0 outs.
Gets by Bernal, and the Jones twins move up now, second and third on the pass ball. So it almost seems like Tennessee's strategy here is to elevate a pitch count. They've only taken a swing here in 16 pitches.
I mean, he hasn't really thrown anything that they can really get a good swing on.
It's working so far.
Yeah, if you're up to 17 pitches and you're yet to record an out, 85 is the limit.
Ball 4.
That's ball 4, and it gets away, and in comes the first run of the game, Tanner Jones. So Tennessee content to stand up there and take if it's going to work like this. And here comes the manager for Panama, Luis Gonzalez. It's the first time Tennessee has scored in the tournament in the first inning.
Bueno, si ellos tienen miedo. Yo quiero tirarles detrás. Oye, con calma, papá, vamos. Este juego está empezando. Estás muy apurado, cógelo con calma. Si la bola va y tienes que cogerla, vamos. Ey, tranquilo, vamos arriba. Sácate ahí, vamos. Te ve, juega doble play, juega para doble.
All right, so Luis Gonzalez telling his pitcher, slow down, throw strikes. We just need one out here. Let's get it out. Told him he's moving way too fast.
If he throws strikes, he's going to get out.
Here you go, Kruk.
Well, this is okay. I mean, he's going over a situation if McWilliams takes off, what they're going to do, what he's going to do with the ball.
Another one gets by, and in to score is Tyler Jones. So without a hit, Tennessee's pushed 2 across as Carlos Gonzalez continues to struggle to find the strike zone. Coming into this consolation game, Gonzalez had thrown 84% of his pitches for strikes, guys. He's below 33% for strikes here in this one.
No.
Leonardo Bernal behind the plate's having a hard time handling him today, too.
I'm having a little trouble with this B.
Yeah, that B likes you, Crucky.
I'm sweet.
I think he likes his drink. Foul ball.
We have contact.
We have a swing. That one gets away, but not far enough for McWilliams to move up. 3 pass balls already charged to Bernal. And we're at the 4th hitter. The 3-1, and that's fouled back. So another full count for Carlos Gonzalez, who sees that pitch count all the way up to 23 now.
And with 2 strikes, it looks like the team from Panama is going to Move their infield in.
Uh-oh.
Guys, it's happened again.
Look out.
That's 2. Rocky, do those come out of your pay?
Kyle's a big money guy here.
Yeah. So we've got some glass cleanup to take care of now.
Straight out of the Kruk check right there.
Well, while they fix the camera, good time for us to remind you tonight, 8 East on ESPN. It's the rubber match of the weekend series in Fenway. Big Papi and the Red Sox playing host to Eric Hosmer and the Royals, who are suddenly heating up. Coverage begins 7 o'clock with baseball tonight. Sunday night countdown with Adnan Dallas and Tim Kirkshin. It's also streaming live on the ESPN app and Watch ESPN.
Yeah, after the games yesterday, I went back, I packed, I put some stuff into my car, and I'm like, all right, good. Now I can relax, watch the Red Sox Royals. And then I realized Saturday.
It's a day off. I mean, you're close.
Well,
you're close.
You can watch them tonight.
You'll
be driving tonight.
Confusing sometimes. It's the second time. The boys should have it down by now. That's the second time we've had to bring the shovel out. This was
wow. It's a direct hit. Carlos Gonzalez provides quite a bit of velocity. You skip it off a bat like that. Yikes.
It's all your fault, man. You know they're going to charge you $30,000 to get that fixed. So it's all on you. Just tell your parents to get the credit card out.
$30,000. I think that's low.
It was a good trip to Williamsport until I broke a camera.
Well, maybe this gives Carlos Gonzalez a chance to sort of settle down and think about where he is here.
Well, he's got 3 candidates on the mound practicing their delivery.
Some of them might get work here.
Yeah, you never know.
Again, our outfielders there just mailed it in.
Yeah.
They're not even out there.
Well, they haven't hit a ball fair yet, so pretty sure I'm not needed.
They're just going to go get a helmet.
Yeah.
Get ready to hit. I mentioned this Tennessee team has been the most active team here. This is their 7th game. 6th game in 7 days. They're 4-2. Started it out with a win against Oregon. Then they lost to New York at 3-1. Those are their 2 losses to New York, 3-1 and 4-2. So this is a team that beat California. They beat a very good Kentucky team. Just a couple of plays shy from playing for the Little League World Series title. So it looks like we're going to have a catching change here. Abel de Leon is going to come in for Bernal behind the plate, who seemed to be struggling handling the ball. He caught him in the last start.
I think his hands just hurt. He's caught him too much in the last week and a half.
We did see him taking the catcher's glove off about every other pitch, shaking that left hand.
I don't think they're all lining up to catch this guy. Hurts.
We were talking to their manager, Luis Gonzalez, a couple of days ago, and he said that they actually had to bring in a former professional catcher from Panama to sort of get these kids accustomed to catching that kind of velocity. When you're 12 years old, you're not used to catching someone throwing in the 80s. So Bernal now takes over at third base. Abel de Leon will try his hand behind the plate. And that one is swung on and driven to right field. A terrific catch by Joaquin Tejada. And the throw into second would have doubled off the runner, but it skips by. So there's 1 out. Carson Rucker put a charge into that one.
Yeah, all you have to do is put some barrel on it. And if that ball had any elevation, it might have been a home run. But a great play by Joaquin Tejada out there in right field. And you saw the strong arm, but short hop the shortstop, Tomas Sarmiento, and got by. And McWilliams lucky didn't get doubled off there.
So Panama gets their first out. That brings up Ethan Jackson, the left fielder. Jackson's had a really good Little League World Series, hitting .333, 6 for 18, double and a home run. Fouled off, 0-2. Maybe the camera distraction was what Carlos Gonzalez needed. Comes back throwing strikes. The 0-2. Lined right back to the pitcher. A terrific play by Carlos Gonzalez, but McWilliams scurries back to avoid the double play.
Boys are swinging the bats when it gets strikes now. Ball to right field. Had any backspin on it and got a little bit higher, was going to carry out. And then this is a good swing right here from Ethan Jackson. Carlos Gonzalez can field his position. Third base when he's not on the mound. Took care of it himself.
Ryan Oden now. Hitting for Tennessee. Who leads it 2-0. We're in the Consolation game, the championship game later today between New York and South Korea. That'll be 3 o'clock East on ABC.
And if you're Tennessee, you're looking up at that pitch count up there on the scoreboard and thinking, all right, 30 pitches. We might only get 3 innings out of this guy.
Swing and a miss. Bring the count to 2-1. Yeah, if that was their strategy, it's working. You get that pitcher into 30+ in the first inning. You're doing your job. That's grounded on the back to the mound. Carlos Gonzalez scoops it up and throws over to the first baseman for the out, but Tennessee gets a pair without a hit. Panama hits next. Tennessee pushes 2 across in the top of the first. Couple of walks, couple of pass balls. Now it's Panama's turn. Here's the way they will come to the plate in the bottom of the first.
Mi nombre es Leonardo Bernal y mi jugador favorito es Salvador Pérez.
Mi nombre es Eduardo Betancourt. Mi jugador favorito es Mike Trout.
Mi nombre es Anel Calderón. Mi jugador favorito es Mariano Rivera.
Me llamo Harrison Castillo y mi jugador favorito es Yacer Puy.
Mi nombre es Manuel Cruz. Mi jugador favorito es Eric Hosmer.
Mi nombre es Abel de León y mi jugador favorito es Salvador Pérez.
Mi nombre es Carlos González. Mi jugador favorito es Johnny Céspedes.
Mi nombre es Benedicto Jaén y mi jugador favorito es Salvador Pérez.
Mi nombre es Melvin Aramillo. Mi jugador favorito José Altuve.
Mi nombre es Smith Pineda. Mi jugador favorito es Mark Teixeira.
Mi nombre es Eduardo Rodríguez. Mi jugador favorito es José Bautista.
Mi nombre es Tomás Sarmiento y mi jugador favorito es Troy Tulowitzki.
Mi nombre es Joaquín Tejada. Mi jugador favorito es José Bautista.
Mi nombre es José Felipe Torres. Mi jugador favorito es Alcides Escobar.
Panama has had a nice little run here at the Little League World Series. In fact, the manager, Luis Gonzalez, brought a couple of teams here just a few years ago, 2012, 2013. Kind of a small community, about 140 miles southwest of Panama City. Agriculture is the big business there. Sugarcane, the big product. And here's the man they'll face against Tennessee. Boy, he's been clutch for Tennessee in this tournament. Zach McWilliams, 4 home runs. He's been terrific on the mound. He's allowed 3 runs in 10 1/3, 15 strikeouts, so he relies heavily on the strikeout as well. And Panama will get it going with Tomás Sarmiento, the shortstop, trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Hit on the ground to short. Carson Rucker, the throw over to first, and that's efficient. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That'll keep the old pitch count down. I think what I noticed yesterday, watching Panama play the team from South Korea, is that they do swing a lot. But I noticed, and of course it's higher velocity than Zach McWilliams throws. But you know, the pitcher for South Korea just stayed away, and these guys from Panama like to bail and wail. Yeah, they're not trying to just try to shoot a single the other way.
Fouled back. That caught a piece of something.
He's losing another one.
Not sure what that hit, but it made a nice noise. 1-1 to Bernal. Misses in. I imagine as much fun as it is for these kids from Tennessee to get out there and take the field. They've played more games than anyone here. Now their 7th game in 11 days, 6th game in 7 days. Imagine they're feeling it. Guys, you remember where Booney was sitting the other night?
Yeah, I've been down there before.
All right.
Heads up.
He would have wore this one. That's right about where he was sitting.
That'd have been fun to see. They're taking shots at our camera too. This is this could end up being like a 2-camera game after a while. But with Kyle up here, that's all we need. Just put him on. Show that handsome, beautiful face of his.
Yeah, that's all we need.
Yeah, that's it.
So Bernal dialed in, dialed off quite a few here. 2-2 now. 7th pitch of the at-bat. That's hit weakly on the ground. Tyler Jones is going to scoop it up and tags him high before he slides late into first base. So there's 2 outs to start the bottom of the first for Panama.
A really good play by Tyler Jones over there. And we noticed that from both the Joneses. They're pretty adept defensively, but I mean, look how quickly he gets to this ball. He charges it. He doesn't wait for it to come to him. And, you know, instead of trying to race to the bag, just go over and tag him.
Carlos Gonzalez looks at a first pitch strike. Boy, he's been very hot for Panama. 7 for 10 in this Little League World Series. So he's gotten it done both on the mound and at the plate. And should they get to Esmit Pineda, if you haven't seen the 11-year-old hit yet, you want to stick around for that.
Wow.
Ooh,
pretty good one there.
Looked really good.
This might be the tightest zone we've seen in this whole tournament.
Oh, no. Did he go?
I think Carlos Gonzalez would second that.
Tell you what, I don't know what you guys are hearing, but I'm hearing everything. Microphones are turned up pretty good today. Can you hear all the...
Well, yeah. We got them everywhere. We got them at the fence.
We like it. Take you right inside the game.
Hey, Crucky, did you know Tony the Tiger's here?
Yeah.
See him walking around?
Yep. I did. I saw him yesterday.
Yeah.
I took a picture with him.
Did you?
Yeah. He's great.
He's great.
Well, here he is. Esmit Pineda. He gets into one, and you'll know it.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ball.
That one skips in low now. And all of a sudden, Zach McWilliams' pitch count at 14.
Ball.
Misses inside with that one. The 2-0. Nice pitch there. Got him to chase.
Pineda trying to tie it up. 2-0 breaking ball.
He was trying to see if he could hit that scoreboard out there in left field, too. With that.
And
a great 2-0 swing.
He could come close.
Ball.
That one's up and out. 3-1. So McWilliams knows the history of Pineda, being very careful with him here. He gets him to chase, and the ball is gobbled up by Easton Dillard, and that's going to do it for Panama on the bottom of the first. We've played 2. Tennessee leads 2-0.
There's a chopper to the right side. Korea has won the World Championship.
High pop fly. The shortstop
shortstop, calling for it. And they've done it. Korea has repeated as Little League World Series champion.
This one deep to center field, and it's gone! South Korea is the Little League World Series champion.
Well, South Korea makes it a point to win it all when they come to South Williamsport. This is their 4th trip. Their 3 prior ended with championships. And they'll try to do the same today when they play Maine and Well, New York. Championship day from the Little League World Series. It all starts 3 o'clock Eastern Time, noon in the West on ABC. Heck, South Korea was undefeated, didn't lose a single game here in South Williamsport until they lost to Panama 3-2 on really, Kyle, just one swing of the bat. That was it.
One swing from Pineda.
Ball.
John Henry Knott's getting a pinch hit opportunity for Robert Carroll. I'm sure he's excited about that. Let's go get 105.
Step on up.
He's looked at a pair of balls here. His first at bat. Carlos Gonzalez has struggled.
In the box, please.
Find the strike zone, but there's a strike.
And they're using the speed up rules here, right? They have to stay. Kids have to stay in the box.
You could hear Jason Kelly, the home plate umpire, say, "Stay in the box, please."
Yeah, 1 foot has to stay in unless there's a swing or they're avoiding a throw from a catcher. But
yeah,
not to get signs.
Little pace of play just to see if it speeds anything up at all. So trying it in the consolation games this year. That's going to work.
They used that in the 2 consolation games earlier, and it's tough. You know, when you play baseball one way and then all of a sudden the rules change. We saw some of the kids forget, hop out of the box, and then quickly try to get back in there before a strike was called. We saw one kid drop his bat and had to reach and extend while keeping one toe in the batter's box.
Ball 4.
So that one misses high. It's another walk. The 4th already here. And we're just in the top of the 2nd. Here's a look at the rules that John was talking about. The whole idea here is try to speed up play.
This is kind of happening at every level of baseball right now. Major League Baseball talking about it plenty. College baseball trying to figure out that they can make the game go a little bit quicker.
So if a kid
Stay in the box. Stay in the box, please.
if a kid steps out of the box and they call a strike, does that add it to the pitch count? Well, we got to find that out.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Make a play. Crucky, make a play.
No, we're good.
Oh, whoa.
Yes,
whoa. We had this stay in our lane. Well, I understand that, but if you stay in your lane, you make a play.
I couldn't reach. Look at my short little arms. I couldn't reach that.
R.J. Moore hitting for Tennessee. Boy, he's been fun to watch. And that one's hit into right field and just goes foul. I don't know, John. I think
you didn't even reach for it.
That's it. That's the extension of my reach.
You didn't even reach.
Just trying to protect my drink here and my phone.
Thank you.
I think the only way his hands are coming up is if what happened earlier, and that's when it comes right back at him. Self-defense mode.
That was a good play.
And at 10:30 in the morning, I just might take one off the face. That's
there. Yes.
Here it is. This is beautiful.
That was. Yeah, there it is.
What you can't tell from that because it slowed down. It was a seed. It was coming.
Self-defense.
Self-preservation. By the way,
later in the afternoon too, Jay.
That's true. Our rules guys tell us that does count as a pitch on the pitch count. How about that?
Wow.
There it was.
R.J. Moore down swinging. And that's the first strikeout of the game, and we're 2 outs into the 2nd. That's odd for Carlos Gonzalez.
You don't see that combo very often from a 13-year-old. 77, 78 miles an hour, then drop a knuckle curve in there to finish you off.
Another pinch hitter here for Tennessee, John Luke Simmons. And that one's right underneath the catcher of Bell de Leon, and heads up base running by Tennessee to move up. Heads up.
Rapido, ándale.
Crook, I know you love this.
Yeah, I was upset that I didn't get a call to go.
John Luke Simmons,
John Luke,
the catch of the tournament here. Take a look at this. I guess he went on his off day. Was it Friday?
Yeah, he went Friday. Yeah. Great off day for John Luke. Big hunter, fisherman, outdoorsman.
Ball.
Take a look at this beauty. Huh?
Look at a largemouth there, Crucky.
Yep. Yeah.
Not bad.
Nice one.
Simmons gets a piece of that one.
Taking good swings off of him. A few hard hit balls back in the first inning.
2 balls. 1 strike. Play.
Yep.
That's in there for a strike. Here's another gem.
Yeah, this was here. This was on Friday.
Wow. Yeah, that's the Friday fish.
Friday fish. Hope they fried him up.
So the 2-2 to John Luke Simmons. That's hit on the ground to first. Esmeet Pineda gobbles it up, steps on the bag for the second out.
Pulled him.
Yeah, they're putting good swings on him for sure.
I mean, South Korea had one when they faced Carlos Gonzalez. They had 1 hit, and it was a bunt single that went about 4 feet.
Back to the top of the order, Tanner Jones. Walked in the first, came around to score. Looks at a strike. Seven of 19 for the tournament. Has a home run. But made really probably one of the best defensive plays in the tournament with his tag.
I mean, another
to keep
really
the game
good
against
one
California
yesterday,
going.
too.
Yeah, he did.
He is very good back behind the plate. Twin brother over at first base.
Ball.
A lot of that, it's just instinct. He has it. Let his brother come up in the next inning and hit a home run that would help beat California. That one skips by. And
all right, no. He will throw it. He's got a good arm.
John Henry Knotts moves up to third. Here it is again.
Isaiah Page out in right field, got it in just enough time to slap that tag on. Run scores for California. That's it. Tennessee would have been eliminated. They're still playing. Not all bad. You got to play 7 games at this place when you show up.
Big swing and a miss for Tanner Jones, and that'll bring the count full.
And that's the when you have a guy throwing high velocity, that's the thing you have to guard against is the overswing. But when you overswing, it actually slows your bat up. But you think if he's throwing hard, I have to swing hard. And I think that's the adjustment that the team from South Korea has made the last couple games is, hard throwers, swing easier, choke up, make contact, and the ball is flying off their bats now.
3 home runs yesterday.
And that was swung and missed for strike 3. So Tennessee is done here in the top of the first. Panama hits bottom of the second. 2-0 our score. Welcome back to the Little League World Series consolation game presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Tennessee leading Panama 2-0. Heading to the bottom of the second. Aerial coverage brought to you by DirecTV. If you call yourself a sports fan, you got to get DirecTV. Guys, we're still looking for our first hit.
Boys on the mound are bringing it. Carlos Gonzalez throws it in the zone. Good things have happened. Zach McWilliams, no strikeouts in the first. Had 3 ground ball outs.
How about that, guys?
Left-handed second baseman.
Yeah, he had to come in the other day and play second base. It's going to be interesting to see if he tries to turn a double play. He's going to have to do the catch from the shortstop or third baseman, a 360 turn.
Yeah.
That baby can go anywhere.
If anyone can do it, Tyler can.
I hit the road once with one of those.
And the first pitch of the second grounded back to Zach McWilliams. No problem fielding that. Over to first for the first out of the inning.
Hold on, go back to that. You did what?
I lost my bearings when I did the spin. I got a little dizzy, disoriented, and I just threw it. And
it hit the road.
One hop and skipped across Route 220 going through Kaiser, West Virginia. There's actually a McDonald's there now. Never been there, but I've heard.
Huh.
Oh, right. You're in for a long day, Jay. Good luck with this.
I love it. Abel De Leon with the swing in the dirt for strike one. Nice little breaking ball across for a strike. And swung on and missed, and the throw down to first for the second out of the inning. Let's look at our fresh take brought to you by Subway, and we're going to see a good one here at 3 o'clock on ABC. South Korea against New York, and Jean Ho-Jeong. 4 1/3 innings. That's 13 outs, guys, and 11 of them have been via the strikeout.
Yeah, and Harlos has had a ton of strikeouts too.
Yeah, when we talked to the coach from South Korea on Thursday or Friday, you know, he said we're worried about our defense because we haven't had to field many balls here, and the grass is different than what they play on over there. But they turned a nice 5-4-3 double play yesterday.
Torres lifts one to center field, and Ryan Oden is there to haul it in. 6-pitch inning. That's the way you do it. Tennessee leading Panama 2-0. We played 2. Tennessee leading Panama 2-0. Top of the third here in the consolation game at the Little League World Series. Our championship game later today, 3 o'clock over on ABC between New York and South Korea. No question, Little League very popular all around the world, but there are still many who do not participate. We sat down with former Padre great Trevor Hoffman to get his take on how he would convince kids to play Little League baseball.
It's a great opportunity to hang out with your neighborhood kids, and certainly to play the game of baseball at that level. It only happens, you know, a small little window. You know, when they turn 13, it's kind of that age where the field gets a little bit bigger. You're probably not going to play as much with your neighborhood kids, so have the opportunity to play with a bunch of buddies is kind of neat.
Well said. Kruk, give kids that might be listening your best pitch. Why should they play Little League baseball?
Camaraderie, being a good teammate helps you not only in school but socially. You're used to dealing with people, and as you get older, you know, sadly for some of us, that we have to really talk to people a lot.
This is the
you love
beginning
people
for you.
I'm a real people guy.
Yeah, we've noticed that.
Yeah. I just can't remember names, but.
Kyle, what's your pitch when you talk to youngsters? Why do you recommend it?
Fun. I mean, it gets you outside.
Yeah, but that goes for any sport. You know, whatever sport you play. Yeah, of course, you know, golf or tennis, more of an individualized sport. But you know, when you're dealing with teammates,
yes,
all different personalities, it prepares you for later on. It helps you in school. You know, it helps you after school's over and getting into college, and then after college, of course, in the workforce, it prepares you for everything.
That one's driven high to shallow left field. It's going to drop. You saw Tomas Somriento and into second base safely. is Tyler Jones, so a heads-up play. You saw that kind of in no man's land there between Jose Torres and Tomas Sarmiento, and nobody called it. They kind of looked at each other, and it hits the grass.
Yeah, I think Sarmiento just assumed this one was going to be caught out in left field. Jose Torres coming in, I think he assumes the shortstop's going to catch it, and both of them kind of look at each other. I thought they might have got him on the tag. That was a good throw.
I thought so, too.
Yeah, it looked real close. No challenge, though.
Crucky, your point's a really good one, because I think at this age you don't even realize the things that the game is teaching you, and it's kind of sports in general.
Oh, he's in there.
Close. He might have just got in there.
Yep, he's in.
But you do. I mean, you got to solve problems. You got to deal with other people. You got to get along.
But you deal with adversity too.
Yep.
You know, 0 for 4, you lose in Little League. You know, how do you cope with that? How do you come back from that? You know, everything in life is not, you know, an easy walkthrough. There's going to be very difficult times in people's lives.
Make your turn, pick up the ball. He's going to throw it. Watch.
That one gets by De Leon, and Jones hustles into third.
He was too deep. He was too short. There's no way. It's just no man's land. Watch the flight of the ball. Anticipate if it's getting by him. You can tell.
Nick Williams with a healthy cut at that one. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
And that runs it full. Yeah, if you're not involved in youth sports, you're missing out on lessons, good and bad. How to handle, like you said, John, with adversity, and it's all a big part of it. Wow, strike 3 called on Zach McWilliams for the first out here in the third. Little League would like to thank the dedicated volunteers, so many of them, who make the program a special experience for millions of children. Little League also extends its appreciation to its official sponsors. That one's hit hard on the ground. Back to the pitcher, and now they've got a run down there with Jones. He's going to be tagged out, and now we're going to have a double play because Rucker got way too far off second base. Is a bit of a base running snafu here in the third for Tennessee, and they run themselves out of what could have been a very big inning.
We're going to have a double play because it's Little League, and I love seeing this stuff too. And it's aggressive base running all the way around, but it starts with a good play by Gonzalez. You got to field it first, then freeze that base runner. Here's out number 1. Now Bell De Leon, the catcher, with a strike to second base to finish the inning to the bottom of the third. It's 2-0 Tennessee.
Panama hitting, trailing 2-0 in the bottom of the third. John, there's a piece of cardboard for you.
That I could fit on that.
You're still not interested?
No, I got no desire. None. Look how fast they go. They go too fast.
Come on now. Give it a run. Let's go.
Yeah, we're waiting for you. That's a community cardboard right there. I don't think they know they're on TV.
Look, that kid in the green is mad. Like he didn't get invited. He's going to stand right there.
Yeah. If I can't go, none of you are.
That's right. Just step on it.
Oh, he's going to actually give it. See?
Nope. No, you're off now. You
This
fall
guy,
off. That's it.
The one's got double boards.
Here we go. Look at that.
This isn't going to end well. That did look like fun.
See? He's not crossing it off yet.
You just got to give it a shot, Kruk.
Nope.
I think he'd nail it. Manuel Cruz pinch hitting for Panama to lead off the bottom of the third, and that one's in tight for ball 1. Look here, John.
You know,
man of the people.
They're begging for it.
I just can't do it. Maybe next year.
Are you a rides guy? Amusement park? No.
No.
So this is in your DNA?
No.
You're just not interested?
None.
You know what I think he's doing, Kyle, is he's building up must-see TV for next year.
Next year. It's
That's kind of what he does. Everybody will be on the edge of their seats for a full year.
The problem is I'm going to have to come about 4 days early.
Cruz down on strikes.
Well, the problem is with the people at the bottom. I mean, you know, we could take out a couple rows down there if we.
Kind of safety concerns here.
Well, we'll clear everybody out.
Nah.
We'll get everyone cleared out for you.
That'll be okay. I want to make it home safely.
I got enough issues going on physically that
And El Calderon now pinch hitting for Panama.
I went, what's that thing called when you boat pulls you up in a parasailing? Is that what
You
that's
did
called?
it? Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
boy.
Enjoy that?
No, not one little bit.
What was that decision process?
My kids wanted to go.
Okay.
So you did it for the kids.
And an adult had to go with them. Huh.
And they chose you.
Yeah, they got a kick out of it. Me screaming at the boat.
Oh,
man.
wow.
Time.
That got him, it looked like in a hand as he was swinging.
A strike.
That was a full swing, too. That's.
There's the most painful strike you can get right here. Oof.
Oh, it's on that front hand.
Wow. And that's going to smart. All the excitement of the Little League World Series, including scores, stats, highlights, and more, can be found at LLBWS.org or follow along on social media, hashtag LLWS. Kruk, I imagine that's happened to you a time or two.
No.
Never.
Not in the hand.
Wow.
In the chest once.
In the chest?
Full swing right in the chest.
What happened there?
Well, bad swing. Let's put it this way, I didn't pick up the pitch well.
No.
Where was it?
Where?
Yeah.
St. Louis. John Tudor.
Wow.
Hit me right there, right on the ESPN. Full swing.
Well, initially it was called a strike, and I think it was, and
Yeah,
El Calderon just got up and ran down to first base, but I think he's got to come back and grab the bat.
Now they got to break the news to him.
Yeah.
This part isn't going to be fun. Well,
No.
partner, you got to go grab the bat again. Got a little handshake on the way back.
Attaboy, Zach.
Again, a lot of handshakes.
That can't feel good either. The handshakes.
No.
Yeah.
It's nice of you, but this stings.
I think he was okay as long as he had to go back to first base. Now that he finds out he has to grab the stick and get back in there.
I don't know if he can.
I don't know
swing
if
a
he's going to
bat.
finish. Yeah.
No, he's coming out. This is sad.
Well, and El Calderon hit on the hand as he was swinging at a pitch. So he'll leave the game with a 1-2 count. Tough break for the youngster. And Panama will bring a pinch hitter out who will inherit the 1-2 count.
And isn't it the? Doesn't the opposing coach get the? Does he get the pick who comes in?
Yeah, I think you do, but let's just kind of let this one roll.
Yeah, it's.
Well, while they sort this out, we can remind you that at 3 o'clock on ABC, it's South Korea 4-1. Their only loss to this Panama team, 3-2, against New York for the Little League World Series Championship. New York, perfect so far, 4-0. They haven't lost all year together, 23-0 now as a team. Trying to cap off a perfect summer.
Here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
This place will be packed. I mean, we were probably half full on the second hill yesterday.
Ball.
So Benedicto Jain is the hitter now for Panama.
This can't be a comfortable situation to come into. Got a guy throwing BBs, you come in with 2 strikes on you.
Here it comes, Crucky.
I read that one better.
Yeah, you were on it, just didn't make it to us. If you're wondering, this does not count as a mandatory at-bat. So Benedicto will have to hit again. He's just finishing off the at-bat for El Calderon, and
hacking.
Fouls that one all the way out of the stadium. The 2-2. That skips away. Brings it to a full count. Panama looking for its first hit. They did get a base runner in the first inning. And Benedicto down swinging for the second out here.
It's 3 in the game now for Zach McWilliams. Struck out 3 of the last 4.
Panama flips its lineup. Tomas Sarmiento grounded out to short to lead us off in the first inning. Hitting again in the third. Panama trailing 2-0. Looking for some action here from Panama. And home plate umpire Jason Kelly reminding the hitter, can't do that.
Ball, no.
So officially the way it works, guys, is the home plate umpire warns the hitter, and if he does it again, a strike is called, and as we went through before, it counts as a pitch for the pitcher.
Kind of like the rule.
Uh-oh. He came all the way out of the box. He should have been called out there, but
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I guess they're giving him a little leeway. It's tough for the kids. They've never done this before. And that's hit on the ground to Tyler Jones at first. He steps on the bag, and Panama is done in the third. We're halfway through. Tennessee leads Panama 2-0. The fourth is next.
Korea are your international World Series champions. Michael Mancini, outstanding on the mound. And the perfect season continues with the United States Championship.
South Korea, New York, 3 o'clock on ABC. Main Enwell, New York, a community about 2 hours from here. 12,000 folks or so. I think they were all here yesterday, and they're all going to be here again today, guys.
Yeah, I think the buses went home last night, fired them back up, and they'll be here later on today. There's your guy, Crucky, Jude Apodessa.
Number 2 hitter leading the Little League World Series in RBIs with 8. 5 for 5 the other night. How big was that?
Get it, Jude.
5 for 5, 6 pitches seen.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Comes up there, and he's ready to swing, and why not?
Well, he's going to get his chance against his team from South Korea because, you know, Kyle, we've been talking about it all morning. They throw strikes.
They throw a ton of strikes.
And it's quality strikes. They can live on that outside corner, but they still have enough if they want to come in for effect. They can do that too.
So here we go. Panama's Carlos Gonzalez was throwing 81 miles an hour earlier in this tournament. Before we start here in the fourth, the home plate umpire calling the second baseman Melvin Jaramillo over. And what has to happen here is Benedicto Jaén, who hit for Anel Calderon, has to come into the field here.
Got to find his glove first.
So he's going to dig out his glove. Where is it?
Found his hat, so we're halfway home. All right. Well, maybe. Now we're ready.
There we go.
And the good thing is he has to go to the farthest place away from their dugout, which is left field.
That only take him a second.
Yeah.
We mentioned South Korea and New York meeting for the championship game.
It's been the 2 most consistent teams here. South Korea 4-1, the only loss coming to Panama. Look at that at the bottom, though. 67 strikeouts to 7 walks for South Korea, 40-6 for New York.
That'll work.
Yeah,
So
but it was interesting talking to the coach for South Korea when he said, you know, they didn't mind that loss because it got them to play an extra game, and they think they needed it offensively, which
he's right.
Yeah,
since then
it's worked so far.
Yeah, 3 home runs each in the next 2 games.
Brock Duffer swings through the high one. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball.
77 miles an hour on that one. Pitch count now at 70, so if you're in that Tennessee dugout, you're counting down another 15 or so. That one hits the corner. And he gets him on the tag. So another strikeout for Carlos Gonzalez. That's his 4th.
Still running it up there. You haven't seen that one as much, that knuckle curve, which is a good thing. You're throwing this hard.
3-2.
Yeah, why not? I think he's thrown it twice 3-2, both for strikeouts.
Not afraid to throw it, and he throws it for strikes. We saw that in his first time out, too. Ryan Oden a little late on that one. Evens the count at 1-1. How about those numbers, guys?
Pretty good for Ryan.
Bring home a 500 at batting average. What'd you do this summer?
He just did 500.
That'll work. It's hit hard on the ground to the right side. Esmeet Pineda handles it. Second out here in the 4th inning. Little League University provides web-based training for coaches, umpires, league volunteers, and parents. You can watch videos, review practice plans, or just see some ideas for playing catch in the backyard. Visit and join for free at littleleagueuniversity.org today. Robert Carroll on now for Tennessee. His first at-bat of the day.
Like
that's lined out.
A little late. I like the swing.
Dustin Pedroia is popular here at the Little League World Series. That's going to be an easy out. Jose Torres crossed to first, and Tennessee is done in the 4th. Panama trailing 2-0, running out of outs. Welcome back to the Little League World Series, presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Little League would like to thank the dedicated volunteers who make the program a special experience for millions of children. Little League also extends its appreciation to its official sponsors like American Honda and Velveeta Dip Cups, who help to maintain the strength and leadership of the Little League program. Guys, it doesn't happen without the countless volunteers who do just a terrific job both here at the Little League World Series and, of course, at Little Leagues coast to coast and in your neighborhoods.
So many of them here, too, just keep coming back every year from all around the country. Come back for 2 weeks, see a lot of the same faces.
Yeah, once you come,
it's understandable.
You want to come back. You really do. And you hear it so often from first-timers here. But if you haven't done it, I strongly encourage it. Take a trip, late August, South Williamsport.
You don't know how many former players have reached out to me this week about how they have to figure out a way to get here at some point to watch this event.
It's special, no question. Thought Tom Coughlin hit the nail on the head yesterday. He said pure. Why is it so special? It's pure sports. It's for the love of baseball and for athletic events. And you can see it too. The kids that come here, They know that they're a part of something special. I've talked to men now in their 40s that played in this event and say it's the memories that they made here they'll hold forever. Boy, the bunt is a good one for Bernal, and he's going to beat it out, and that is the first hit of the game for Panama.
So it was executed well right there by Bernal.
Good idea, good execution.
You know, you push it to the first base, you make him come in and field it, knowing that you're going to beat the second baseman to the bag because they play over so far.
Tough play for Tyler Jones. Good idea for Bernal, and it's the first Panama hit of the game. Maybe that'll wake up the bats. They've got some good ones coming up now. Carlos Gonzalez lifts that one fouling out, and then Esmit Pineda. So
yeah, they got their guys coming up now.
Yeah, they're loaded now. Gonzalez 7 for 10 in this Little League World Series. A little late on that one. So McWilliams gets him in an 0-2 hole, and as we look at his pitch count, guys, at 45, he's in pretty good shape.
In real good shape. But one hit, and you know, we talked about it. The team from Panama, they're aggressive swinging, so that's why his pitch count's down.
They're going to call that fair. It looked like it may have gone, and then now it's foul.
Foul ball.
I think McWilliams, when he was coming in, was looking around saying, wait a minute, is someone going to call that foul or not?
Yeah, nobody said anything right away. You could see it just hits off the shin of Gonzalez, and he kind of paused for a minute too. Good pitch, though. Fastball in on his hands. He doesn't see that, especially with these big kids at this age. They don't see fastballs inside very much because they usually hit it a mile.
So the 0-2.
Ball.
I noticed in the regionals that they had a couple bigger kids playing, and they were late on fastballs. As soon as that pitcher got 2 strikes and flipped the curveball up there, they hit it an absolute mile.
That one's lifted into the air down the right field line, and in foul territory is Jones to pull it in for the first out. Speaking of hitting it a mile, Kruk, here he comes now. Esmit Pineda, 11 years old. You ever seen an 11-year-old hit a ball like that?
Not in my lifetime.
Look at that.
300 feet. And that was about the only ball that Panama hit hard in that game against South Korea. That's the only one they needed to hit hard.
They got all they needed on that one, and that's the only time South Korea has ever lost here in 4 trips.
Oh. Here you go.
So you don't want him to get his arms extended on you.
Well, you see the way they pitch him, and South Korea pitched him the same way yesterday. A lot of balls away, off-speed pitches away, breaking ball, and you know he's a lift and separate guy.
That's in there for a strike.
Yeah, that's not where that was intended.
No,
though.
he'd like to see that one more time.
So apparently you can call timeout and step out of the box.
That's right. You don't know if you don't ask.
Yeah.
Ooh, the 0-2. Pineda thought about it.
Zach McWilliams thought he had it.
Yeah, he did. So he's got to do it again. That's hit on the ground to short. Carson Rucker gets the force at second, but Easton Dillard doesn't have enough time to fire over for the double play. So 2 men are out now, and Pineda's on at first.
Yeah, smart play by Easton Dillard right here. You're not going to get Pineda at first base on this ball. Once the shortstop has to move a couple steps to his right, double play's taken out of order. Catch it, make sure of the one out.
And no reason to throw it.
No.
Throw it, there's a chance he can get away. That guy can end up on second base.
So Joaquin Tejada is in for Panama. He's homered in this tournament, so still have to be very careful here. 2-run game with the run on. You don't want to make a mistake. It ties it up.
Batter, foot.
Tejada knocks that one into center field, and Ryan Oden charging on to make a nice play. So Panama gets their first hit, but they can't push across their first run. Nice job, Ryan Oden. We've played 4. Tennessee over Panama 2-0. Summer forever. Let's take a look at your Honda game summary. Zach McWilliams done a nice job on the hill for Tennessee. 3 strikeouts, keeping that pitch count low. Carlos Gonzalez on the flip side. He's gone through 4. Strikeout count at 4 as well, but the pitch count is more important at this point, up to 77 pitches. Guys most likely won't get through this inning.
Well, if he does, this will probably be it. He walked the first 3 guys of the game, and after that, the control's been a lot better, but that just pumped the pitch count way up.
Isaiah Page, first pitch swinging, the grounder to Tomas Sarmiento, and that helps in the pitch count department because he only has about 7 to deal with here before he has to leave.
Pretty good swing right there by Isaiah Page. Like there's been a lot of balls hit hard in this game. Couple lineouts for this team from Tennessee.
Compared to what we saw from South Korea, Tennessee's put a bunch of balls in play.
Yeah, no question. They've put the bat on the ball with a much better efficiency than South Korea did. South Korea barely touched him at all.
Point.
Easton Dillard with his first at bat.
In the box, please.
And he has to be reminded, can't leave the box. That would be his warning.
Yes.
Oh, and you come with some off-speed stuff after looking at 77, 78.
He's been sitting there the whole game, too.
Yeah, life's not fair sometimes.
No, it's not.
You know.
It's tough.
There it is again.
Wow. And the throw down to first will retire Easton Dillard for the second out. Here they are, guys. Crowd from New York filing in. We're expecting a full house here. The hill will be filled. Guys, we pulled up. What time was it this morning? It was 7:30, quarter late.
7:30. You guys showed up late.
Yeah, you beat us. And there were folks already here, and a lot of them already here. You're always first one to work, Crucky.
Yeah, and to get your work in then when you got over here. I understand that. Get your day started right. Sleeping bags on the way in. Didn't know we'd see that.
That's later today on ABC, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, South Korea and Maine Enwell, New York for the main event, the Little League World Series championship game. It's been a while for the U.S. 2011 was the last time they were able to win the Little League World Series championship. California got it done that year. Since then, it's been all Japan and South Korea.
Yeah, this one will be fun. Kids from Maine Enwell have not lost a game all summer. South Korea's run, they've 8 of 11 games since regionals have been shutouts, so really good matchup.
Tyler Jones grounds it back to Carlos Gonzalez, who kicked it around a minute and then threw a bullet over to first base.
How about those hands by Pineda? This is a missile.
And that's going to be Carlos Gonzalez's day. He's hit the pitch count.
Little League World Series is presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes cereal. They're great!
Tennessee leading Panama 2-0 in the consolation game. Aerial coverage brought to you by DirecTV. If you call yourself a sports fan, you got to get DirecTV. Beautiful late August day here in South Williamsport. Championship game later today, 3 o'clock on ABC. Maine Enwell, New York against South Korea. Tennessee thinking about 6 more outs here to secure a 3rd place finish here at the Little League World Series. Told you got Sunday Night Baseball tonight. Afterwards, close out your weekend with Sports Center with Lisa Kearney and Kevin Connors. They'll have all the highlights from Major League Baseball, a wrap up from here in South Williamsport. Also, all you need to know from the NFL preseason games and camps around. Latest on Tony Romo's injury, plus the final round at the Barclays and everything else from the world of sports. Sports Center at night after Royals and Red Sox, also streaming live on the ESPN app and Watch ESPN.
And Sunday Night Baseball game is on Sunday nights.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Yes.
Works out nice that way.
Aptly named.
Consistent. I don't know how they thought that up.
A lot of creative people up at the Worldwide Leader.
Edward Rodriguez in for Panama. Looks at a first pitch ball. So the pitch count here, 55 for Zach McWilliams through 4.
He's in a good spot.
He's in a real good spot to finish this out. Has 30 pitches to work with, 2 innings.
Ball.
And he had trouble with the mound in between innings like we saw in yesterday's games. And
he did, and going to get a mound visit.
You think he's swinging? He's just standing there until you get strikes. He's trying to get your pitch count up. So it's just a practice batter right now. Free pitch, in other words. Give him a good target, throw it in there, get a strike, and then they'll start swinging, okay? Yeah. Yeah. He's not making any attempt to swing, so he's just standing there, right? If the hole bothers you, tell him, they'll get it fixed. If you don't like it, we can't have any negative thoughts. If you got something negative in your mind, you're not going to throw strikes. You got to be positive. So you good with it or not? All right, stay. Don't let that affect your mind.
Well, we've seen Joey Hale one time after another come out and say the right thing, and it always works.
Yeah, I like our guy RJ Moore, the third baseman. He's out there. He's fixing it. He's fixing it himself. I mean, he's trying to help in any way he can.
He's been fun to watch. That smile just lights up the ball field. Sure, it comes through the TV at home too. And there it is. Hale was right. Ryan Oden just going up there shopping, trying to get that pitch count up.
Ball 4.
Never moved the bat. He's down at first with a leadoff walk. Harrison Castillo now pinch hitting for Panama.
Ball.
So quickly now, as soon as we start talking about what good shape Zach McWilliams is with his pitch count, he's struggling to find the zone.
There he goes. There he goes.
It's fouled off. 2-2. Let's listen in. Joey Hale from Tennessee.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Finish it. Finish it.
Congratulations. Good luck tomorrow.
Now that was after their tough 4-2 loss yesterday.
Foul.
Tennessee's played a great tournament. They're 4-2. Their 2 losses, both 2 runs, both to New York.
yeah, and it's great sportsmanship. We talked to him after the game, and just, I mean, so positive.
What I love is it doesn't matter. I mean, big moment, small moment, good pitch there from McWilliams, too. Came back with a good breaking ball. But nothing changes in the demeanor. Nothing changes the way he talks to the kids. And
it was totally wrong. It's not a big issue, though. I look up and see who it is.
12-year-old kid, and you've got that consistency when you're out there. It just makes it so much easier just to play and not worry about anything else.
Edouard Betancourt, his first at-bat today for Panama. There he goes. So first pitch strike. Another one of these sub 100-pound guys. Got to be careful for him, though. We've seen some of the little guys swing some sticks here.
Hey, R.J. Moore hit a big home run the other night.
All the way up in the box.
And he gets Betancourt on 3 pitches. And that's his 5th strikeout now on the day.
Now we're back locked in. Leadoff walk to start the inning, throws a couple balls, and then just starts going back to this one. Breaking balls right there, right under the left-handed swing of Betancourt. 2 strikeouts in a row.
And that'll bring up Benedicto Jaén, who came on and finished the at-bat for Anel Calderon after he was hit by a pitch. And there's a 1-pitch back to the pitcher. Zach McWilliams handles it. His pitch count now at 69. He's in a good spot to try to finish this one out. The 6th is next. Tennessee leads Panama 2-0. Later today on ABC, we'll have the title game for you from the Little League World Series. Should be a good one. It all comes down to this. Maine Edwell, New York, a perfect 23-0 on the summer. 4-0 here at the Little League World Series. We'll play a South Korea team that has won each time they've made a trip to South Williamsport. 3 championships in 3 previous trips here. We'll try to make it a perfect 4 for 4. It's 3 o'clock Eastern on ABC.
Ball.
Jose Torres, the new pitcher for Panama.
He's not a very big kid, but he's got a good arm. Torres, a little bit of left field, a little bit of second base today. He's got one of those, too.
Yeah, that's nice. He's got a little sleeve on that right arm. You usually don't see them.
I don't say anything.
Allow them to work with that, but so far, no one's noticed. No one said anything.
Yeah, 2 different color ones, too.
Yeah.
Get the free stuff here, man. You got to wear it.
Got to wear it all.
Ball.
He falls behind 3-1 to Tyler Jones.
I never understood that. Like, if a kid has a sleeve on, they make him take it off sometimes. Like, why?
I have no clue.
I mean, if you're watching his arm.
There's a base hit back up the middle. That's just the 2nd hit of the game for Tennessee. The 3rd hit of the game overall.
Tyler Jones has them both.
Yeah, he does. Nice piece of hitting there. I think if Torres is another inch or 2 taller, he may get that one.
He was ready for it. The glove goes up, just can't quite get that high.
Yeah, I'm with you, Crucky. I don't get it. I don't see how that's going to interfere with the batter's eye. Jones with both of the Tennessee hits. The first one was just a blooper right about in that area. This time, Carlos Gonzalez, who's now playing 3rd, creeps back and makes the play.
What do you figure the velocity was on that grounder back to him last inning to first?
When he threw it?
75?
Yeah, from about 17 feet.
5.
It's like being a goalie in hockey facing a breakaway slap shot.
In the box, please. Batter. Put in the box, please. Thank you.
Carson Rucker has to be reminded.
We've had a lot of warnings today.
Yeah. Oh, good job there by the catcher to keep that in front. Abel De Leon has done a nice job back there, taking over for the normal catcher for Panama, Leonardo Bernal. They switched in the very first inning after a couple of pass balls. So that technically should be strike 3.
Batters out, batters out, batters
Doesn't
out.
matter. That's it anyhow. You know, I don't know that we've actually heard home plate umpire Jason Kelly issue a warning. He's told the kids to get back in the box. We've never heard him actually say, there's your warning.
I'm all for the rule, I'll tell you that. I think it'd be just fine if everybody's got to stay in the box.
So Ethan Jackson now pinch hitting for Tennessee.
In the box, please. Put in the box. There you go.
Just have a sign down there.
Just point to it.
Foul.
So fouled back. Quickly goes to 0-2. Torres has done a good job. Gave up the single there to a very good hitter, but other than that, he's throwing strikes. That one kicks out in front of the catcher, and Jackson's going to be on down at first base.
Ball.
There you go. 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah, he's got it.
Now we got it figured out.
Yeah. Not sure what sign he's looking for with 2 outs.
The hit it far sign.
Yeah. Drive this guy in. Give us some insurance.
He'd love to get a base hit here. He's 5 for 11. Base hit, he goes home with a 600 or a 500 average. I don't think it's going to happen. Ground ball to short. Tomas Sarmiento over to Melvin Jaramillo, and now Panama down to its final 3 outs. Can they get it done? Trailing 2-0 against Tennessee. Zach McWilliams will try to finish it out. He's allowed just 1 hit through 5 innings against a Panama team that can put it in play. Tennessee gets a couple of runs early. In fact, the first 2 hitters of the game walk and score for Tennessee, and guys, that's been pretty much it.
Yeah, 2 hits from the team from Tennessee, but only 1 hit for the team from Panama. And you know, Zach McWilliams has been fooling them with pitches and getting ahead in counts. Last inning, he's had a little bit issues with the mound, walked 1, but our man in the bullpen warming up, R.J. Moore.
Yeah.
Well, Panama has the lineup set up for it. They're at the top. Tomas Sarmiento. If he can find a way to get on, you got Bernal, Carlos Gonzalez, Esmit Pineda, Joaquin Tejada, a bunch of guys coming up that can hit it. They need a base runner first, and I don't think Zach McWilliams wants to cooperate.
Zach McWilliams wants to finish this one himself.
Yeah, he does.
Don't waste any time right there. Fastball for a strike, breaking ball for a strike, then fastball down and out of the zone. So 3 pitches, 1 out here in the 6th. Eyes right on it, everything coming towards home plate. Kid that's hit 4 home runs in this Little League World Series, trying to throw a complete game.
Gets his 5th strikeout there. Nice sequence. And that's hit into left field, and that's going to be just the 2nd base hit for Panama. Leonardo Bernal has both. He had a bunt base hit in his last at-bat, and that liner to left.
Yeah, both number 2 hitters with all the hits in this game.
That's it.
Tyler Jones and Leonardo Bernal. Probably a good day if you want to hit second. Maybe looking big things for Jude.
I was just going to say, you know,
and
that
Seung Kwan, he had 2 home runs. Hit another one yesterday.
Both those guys have been on fire.
All those second hitters.
Well, now it gets interesting because Carlos Gonzalez represents the tying run, and he's been very good in this Little League World Series. 7 for 11 now. He's had some big hits too, a couple of doubles, knocked in 3 runs. I think right now he's thinking 2-2.
I think he is too, but see if they'll stay right there with the fastball. I like the fastball in on his hands. Yeah.
There we go. It's out of here. So just like that, one swing of the bat, Carlos Gonzalez has tied it up. We told you he could swing it. Stayed on it and put it out.
And that little breaking ball is just kind of right into that bat speed. Fastball tied him up, tried to sneak a breaking ball by him, and he's a big boy, and if he gets it, it's going to go a long ways. And Panama ties it up. One swing.
He knew it the second it hit his bat. Let's listen.
That just means y'all get to play a little bit longer on this great field, right? Y'all get a little bit more time on this field because this is it, you know? So it doesn't really matter. It's just go play, okay? Just play. Let's have fun. Y'all get to go bat again. I know some of you guys probably want to get some more bats because after this, we don't get to play on this field no more. So just, I think it's a good thing, all right? It's a good thing. Hey, way to let him hit one out so we can play longer. That's all right, all right? Let's get this next guy, get these guys out. We'll go score. We'll win it in the 7th inning.
I want to play for Joey Hale.
Yeah.
Way to let him hit it out so we can get some more at-bats.
I think Joey Hale could probably look at me and think I look good. Make me think I look good. Such a positive guy.
Yeah, his glass is always overflowing.
Wow.
Time.
Thanks for giving up that home run so we can play some more.
We don't have to go home yet.
Never, ever in my life have I ever heard that.
This is a team playing in its 7th game, too. That one's in a tough spot. No one's going to get to it. So why not play a little extra baseball? And you got to be real careful with Esmit Pineda. We saw some of his handiwork with the bat against South Korea.
I think Carlos Gonzalez, the sequence is starting to be very similar this inning. First pitch, fastball, strike, in, breaking ball for strike 2. And R.J. Moore just threw one over the fence out in left field. No one sees the ball, so things are perfect.
Uh-oh. That's gone too. That is well into the hill. And just like that, this one is over. So after being silent for the first 5+ innings, Panama gets a couple of big home runs from Carlos Gonzalez and Esmit Pineda, and Panama walks it off.
Wow.
And they're used to that, guys. 3 of their last 5.
Wow. Just had to get to the comfort zone. Zach McWilliams was dominant, too, for the first 5 1/3, and then a couple breaking balls that 2 big kids got under and drove out of here. But a great run for the kids from Tennessee. They got to play 7 ball games on this field. That's not a bad week and a half there.
Zach McWilliams, so good. First 19 batters, just 1 hit allowed. The last 3 batters all got hits. A single and then back-to-back home runs. And Panama saves its best for last. Big win for them. Certainly for this team from Tennessee, nothing to be ashamed of. Their 2 losses to New York and then this one to Panama. And 11 years old, gentlemen.
Yeah, that's he absolutely knows what to do with a hanging curveball that stays middle in. And we talked about it all day. They try to pitch him away. He's a guy that looks middle in to try to lift and separate, and he got the great opportunity to do that.
Yep.
Look at the kids getting dirt out on the field.
I don't blame them.
Getting Cubs getting dirt.
Take it home with you, kids.
RJ's going to get out there, get a cup full before he goes home.
Well, they've had a great time here. They're 11 days, 7 games in all for Tennessee. It all started with that big win over Oregon, 4-2. A tough loss to New York, 3-1, and then 4-2 in yesterday's game, and then another really heartbreaker for Tennessee, but nothing to be ashamed of. They came here and managed 4 wins. Take home some dirt, take home some grass, take home a boatload of memories. We're back from Lamade Stadium right after this. Don't forget, later today on ABC, we'll have the Little League World Series Championship game. It all comes down to this for the boys of summer. It is South Korea trying to stay perfect. They've won a title in each of their first 3 trips to South Williamsport against a team trying to stay perfect on the summer. New York, Maine Enwell Little League 23-0. They haven't lost, but they certainly have their biggest test yet. In their next game, South Korea has looked so good throughout this Little League World Series. They get it done both at the plate and on the mound. Yep. Usually, guys, when a team comes here, you have one ace, maybe a second pitcher that can take you deep into the tournament. South Korea has 3 or 4 of those guys, and a boatload of them are available for the championship game later today.
Man, Jun Ho Jong will start the game. But you're right. I mean, basically anybody they've thrown out there so far in this tournament has gone out, struck a ton of guys out. Struck out 67. That's the most in this Little League World Series. The other thing that we were talking about before the game, their offense has come alive in the last 2 games. And I think that's the biggest thing to watch. It doesn't feel like they're going to give up that many runs, but the offense right now is pretty dangerous, Crucky.
Yeah, and that's the issues that the team from New York is going to have to go. They're not going to give up a lot of runs. You understand that. Ryan Harlow's was good in his first game. His second game, he got hit around really a lot by Kentucky. Only pitched a little over 3 innings. But you know, if you're looking for any positive from New York, as Harlow has basically been with Mancini 1 and 1A. The problem is if Harlow only goes 3 innings, what happens next?
Yeah. Then you get Jude.
Then you get Jude. Aguadulce, my man.
In.
But those 3 guys at the top of the order, Michael Mancini, Ryan Harlow, and Jude Aguadulce, they're going to have to not only carry it, well, 2 of them, Harlow and Aguadulce, pitching-wise in this championship game, but they have to get on base and they have to score runs for this team from New York because, like you said, the team from South Korea, they don't give up a lot of runs. They got beat on a 3-run homer by Esmith Pineda, but you know, they have power, but with a team from South Korea, let them give them the ability to hit one out of the ballpark, and that's the problem that teams have had against them.
South Korea has struck out the side in 18 of the 28 innings they've played here at the Little League World Series.
Pretty good, isn't it? 80% of the outs for South Korea have been strikeouts so far. And I think the one thing to watch today, too, for New York's offense is you're going to get a ton of strikes. I mean, that's what it's been so far for South Korea. So are they really aggressive early? Harlow's just thrown a ton of strikes himself.
And I think the New York lineup can give some issues to the pitchers from South Korea because they go left, right, left, right, left, right. You saw the game yesterday against a predominantly right-hand hitting team from Panama. They pounded the outside part of the plate. You can't do that when you're moving left, right, left, right. So that could cause some problems, too.
Comes your way 3 o'clock Eastern time on ABC, South Korea and New York. It promises to be a good one. It's for the 2016 Little League World Series Championship. So for John Kruk and Kyle Peterson, I'm Jay Crawford. Thanks for watching. Championship game at 3.
Strikeouts. Korea are your international World Series champions. Michael Mancini, outstanding on the mound.